Hello, 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 and we have the matchup for the Eastern Conference Finals. It's the third seed New York Knicks versus the fourth seed Indiana Pacers. Here we go. The Pacers have beaten the frauds from Cleveland in 5 games. Ty Jerome ain't shit. Darius Garland certainly ain't shit. He basically was ISO speed in that series. Only Donovan Mitchell showed up. And he wasn't even good enough to lead the Cavs to a playoff series win. Just like Joel Embiid, he's basically a conference finals virgin. What's next for the Cavs? Oh, who gives a fuck? Enjoy Cancun, bitches! And as for the Knicks, well, they have upset the Boston Celtics in 6 games. Unfortunately, the Celtics lost Jason Tatum to a ruptured Achilles. Get well soon. With that said, they're gonna have to dismantle this team. So bye-bye Kristaps Porzingis, bye-bye Jrue Holiday. But with a core of Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, and Luke Cornett, the Celtics are still a 50-win team. Oh, now let's go to the matchups and oh my goodness. By the way, this is a rematch of last year's Eastern Conference semifinals that went 7 games. 2 fully healthy teams in the conference finals, by the way. Fun fact, this is the first time since 2020 where the 3rd seed and the 5th, where a number 1 and number 2 seed will not be featured in the Eastern Conference Finals. Last time that happened was in the bubble. The 3 seed Celtics versus the 5th seed Miami Heat. Also, this is the first time since maybe 2016 that a conference final will not feature the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, or the Miami Heat. Think about that for a second. Okay. So, I mean, if you know it by now, Indiana is a high-power offensive machine, while the New York Knicks are the definition of grit. Jalen Brunson has been the catalyst for the New York Knicks in these playoffs. The definition of a playoff riser, you're looking at him. Does he flop a lot to get his free throws? Yes. But does he get it done when it matters the most? Also yes. Oh, they still have his Villanova buddies, Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges making plays. OG has also been phenomenal in this playoffs as well. And their newly acquired center, Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, he has some moments too. But it's been the Brunson show for the Knicks. As for the Pacers though, Tyrese Halliburton has shed the label of overrated though. He was overrated in the first part of the season. But he's not overrated in this year's playoffs. Right alongside him, Pascal Siakam. The second option who's been balling as well. And Miles Turner. But don't forget their depth. Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, TJ McConnell, Ben Shepherd, you freaking name it. So how will this series go? Well, again, offense, defense, style versus grit. Honestly though, the Knicks' depth might be a problem here though. Because outside of that starting 5, you're looking at a Mitchell Robinson bench, a Miles McBride bench, maybe even a Precious Achua, maybe even a Campaign. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the Knicks have depth issues. But those depth issues have helped them force their starting five to play 40 minutes and last each night. Whereas with the Pacers, though, they have no problem scoring the basketball. Rarely have they scored under 120 points in their games and so. And in this series, it will be no different. But the thing about these teams, they're both clutch. And they know how to put one or the other out of commission. With that being said, as much as I want to see the New York Knicks make it to the finals for the first time since 1999, oh my goodness. It's been that long, New York fans. I would love to see you and your team enjoy the finals. But there's something about this Indiana team, with their depth, with their talent, with everything. I'm gonna have to go with the Pacers here, y'all. I mean, they have the better depth, honestly. But don't worry, this will not be a walk in the park for the Pacers or for the Knicks. I would gladly pick the Pacers in 6. Not 7, 6. Because if they get to a game 7 against New York in front of Madison Square Garden, you're fucked. So yes, I am picking the Pacers in 6. I hated picking against the Knicks in this one. But you have to suffer one more year to get to the finals. I'm sorry. But with that said, if you do make it to the finals though, a warm congratulations is in order for you guys. Because both teams truly deserve this moment. And as a Heat fan, me and the Celtic boys, we're probably going to rest this one. We'll leave you to battle it out to be the champions of the East. That's it. See ya.